Guys, I don't know what you were doing when Obama was in office, but there was a lot of us that were doing many things because we thought that was it. Not racially, but everything that was going on at that time was attacking even the militias that have been known all around this country. The three percenters, the freedom fighters, the Minutemen, and many others. Well, Obama put a target on their heads and got them to do some stupid crap and then called them all terrorist organizations. Now you no longer hear of the three percenters today, but I assure you many wear tattoos, just like gang members. I tried to have conversations with the leader of the three percenters at one time and told him, don't go to the southern border. Obama opened the southern border, told everybody to come on in. I don't know if you guys ever heard anything about the Bundy Ranch. I come that close to being on it. I didn't have the funds to go. It's the only reason I wasn't there. Glad I didn't go. As a matter of fact, they didn't need me. But I kept telling these militias, the 3%, militias aren't bad things, folks. These are organized people that are willing to step up and fight where you're not. For their own city, their own town, their own county. Not for the country, but for just that area. But some of them are good old boys clubs, gun clubs. There's nothing righteous about them. They wouldn't listen. And today you don't hear nothing about them. None of them. Not even the Minutemen. And the Minutemen come from the Constitution. Each state, each city has a right to have their own Minutemen that are willing to take their guns and fight against anything that's trying to come into their towns, their cities, their counties. And their men are allowed to arm up and go fight to protect that little area. Not the whole country, that little area. Now, at some point, it went from being militias that have rank and experiences and stuff just similar to the military. And then it became boys club, gun clubs, boys gun clubs. There was no ranking, but they had, some of these militias had, oh, well, because you're the second one signing up, you're going to be a general. Even though you weigh 500 pounds and couldn't run 2 yards. Had no military experience. Had no kind of weapon trainings or anything. Oh, we're going to make you a general because you was number 2. I told them that stuff wasn't going to work. This is why I never joined none of them. None of them. I backed some of their stuff, not all. Sometimes you gotta make a stand. but you still got to do it right. Folks, you don't even hear about them today. They're called terrorist organizations, and it happened under Obama. But Black Lives Matter and Antifa still haven't been put in that same category. And I assure you, even where their ignorance were, the militias had everybody's rights in mind to be protected, not certain white people. Some people think I just make stuff up and talk about it. There's too many people still alive today that will back what I say, that I'm done and that I've been involved with. Too many for that to even stand. And a lot of them watch my stuff on my 7 channels on YouTube alone. A lot of them. And if I wasn't talking truth, they would be screaming bloody murder. I assure you. The leader of the 3%ers, I talked to at least 2 or 3 times, telling him when he was going to take the 3%ers down to the southern border to protect the southern border from what Obama had done, I told him, you don't even know who controls the southern border. You go down there and one of your boys shoot somebody, it's murder. It ain't going to be you were defending the border. And he didn't listen. As far as I know today, he's in prison, along with a couple more of them. Because they did exactly what I told them they were going to do. Didn't work. Now you don't even hear about the 3%ers. Ever. I don't even think they got any channels on YouTube, do they? If they do, I don't get none of it. And it's not funny to me, folks. I tried to warn these people. I lived that southern border for 25 years. I run back and forth down into Mexico, deep sea fishing at Sea of Cortez and the Gulf of Mexico. I spent a lot of time down there. I know what was going on. You could be standing over a body, a dead body. Federales show up. Either 20 American dollar bill or 50, depending on who they were. You're welcome to leave. So, folks, these people are still out here. I know some of you think, well, there ain't no way they're communicating. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. But I'll tell you something that we used to do 10 years ago. U.S. mail. Everything. I assure you today, there's stuff going through FedEx, UPS, U.S. mail, Amazon, everybody else, probably even Uber and Lyft. Stuff's being communicated. just not using technology to do it. Don't believe me? Watch and see. Love you guys. Seek Jesus. God loves you more than I could ever even imagine. Seek his son, or deal with what's coming. It's up to you.